All right, we're back with another live episode of Ready to Believe. I am still your host, Jamie Pale Rider, and I am joined by,
Rob Williams.
as well as returning special guest, Ree. Say hello, Ree.
Hi.
Yay.
How's everybody doing?
I'm doing good. Sorry, I was reading the chats and seeing how much VJ loved the countdown. I love the countdown too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, speaking of chat, let's quickly, since we are live, say hi to chat. So we got, I feel like who is that was it Mr. Dress Up or Mr. Rogers? They would like call out specific people. Anyways, I digress.
I think it's the polka dot door.
Was it the polka dot door?
Maybe.
Yeah, I see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We're showing our age here. Ree has no idea what the hell we're talking about.
No, I'm just going to let you talk.
Polkaroo? No? Okay.
Anyways, hello, VJ. Hey, Nick. Hey, Tony. Thanks for joining us live, guys.
Oh, don't awesome. Forget the collector.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Nick's burning the midnight oil.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us so late. What is it, like 10 p.m. there? It's getting up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tonight we are talking a couple more episodes of Real Ghostbusters, specifically the Samhain ones. He was the first big bad to come up in the chat when we were recording last time. He was definitely very high up on my list. So Ree, quickly, let's start with you. Just kind of high level before we dive into the two episodes we're talking about. How are you feeling about Samhain after watching those episodes?
I love Samhain as a villain. He's very creepy in the show. His teeth are disgusting, but yeah, no, he's great.
You also have experience with him from your background from the Spirits Unleashed video game.
Yeah.
I love that they included him in the game. I love his design in the game. It's too bad the game wasn't a little more story heavy, but he belongs in a game like that.
They gave him a heavier story in the game. Like you leave, don't you? And in this, the spirit world, that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Rob, how about you? Are you a Samhain fan?
Yeah, and it actually, I love the design of the character, and it actually, for this episode, I went to discover it like the real story behind the Samhain character, and I'm like realizing it wasn't an actual character. It's the name of the season.
It's the day or the festival.
The day. It's the Irish festival. And it's not even pronounced Samhain. It's I had it too. Darn it! I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out at the show. It wasn't Samhain. Pronounced Samhain.
No. I have a lot of notes for this one. It's Samhain.
Samhain. Yes.
There we go. That's like the original like Gaelic pronunciation.
Yeah, the Tony figured it out.
Yeah. I'm not surprised Tony knows the proper pronunciation. But yeah. Any kind of high level thoughts before we dive into the first episode?
It was cool to
like the episodes overall.
Yeah, they were good. I really enjoyed them. It was good to see again a season 1 episode versus a season 3 episode. How some of the animation improved, and it threw me off a little bit. And we'll get into this where we had the junior Ghostbusters, and I was like, oh, totally forgot about these guys. So
I love that existed. I don't know if either of you remember from Frozen Empire, but the junior Ghostbusters got a shout out.
I don't remember that
in Frozen Empire. Yeah, when Mayor Peck was giving Phoebe a verbal haranguing about her age and being underage. She's like, "You can be a junior Ghostbuster. You can give out stickers and buttons." Like, that's awesome.
I didn't know that was actually like referencing a group.
Yeah.
I thought he was just insulting her. Like, I mean, he was, but yeah.
Yeah, who knows if he actually knows what a junior Ghostbuster is or that it's actually a thing. I love the callback though. Even from the get-go, Frozen Empire was kind of marketed as a really expensive episode of the cartoon. So I love that callback was there. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Rob, for your comment, I've kind of been deliberately trying to include episodes that are themed, obviously, like together, if we're going to be talking about 2 in one stream, but also it is fun jumping from season 1 and 2 to the later seasons. We have the voice actor change. There's normally a change up in kind of art and animation.
Yeah.
Just fun to see.
Did you guys on the second episode, did you guys have, what was your intro like? Was it the traditional intro with the ghost walking down the sidewalk?
Yeah.
Okay, so I watched mine on YouTube, and I guess they threw in the Slimers in the Ghostbuster intro. And I was like, is this the season? I thought it was later. And they also threw in a whole swack of commercials for the toys and the cereal.
That's pretty cool, actually.
It was pretty surreal. Yeah. So
yeah, that's awesome.
Pretty cool.
Yeah,
it was totally surreal, man.
Well, so on that note, let's dive into our first episode. So we're starting again with season 1, this time episode 8, When Halloween Was Forever. So this originally aired pretty close to Halloween on November 1st, 1986. It was another one written by Michael Straczynski, so you know it's going to be creepy, and there's going to be some actual kind of occult reference, which I love. And again, we have our original cast: Arsenio Hall, Maurice LaMarche, Frank Welker, Lorenzo Music, and Laura Summer. I don't know if anybody watches Secret Galaxy out there, but every time I say Frank Welker, I actually want to say Frank Megatron Welker. Just that's every time his name comes up, that's his name on Secret Galaxy or old Toy Galaxy. Yeah. So yeah, overall, I wanted to get your thoughts on not necessarily the episode first, but just Samhain as a villain, just his overall design and his voice. Ree, we'll start with you first. Sorry, Rob.
No, go for it. Yeah.
I like Samhain. I like anything spooky, creepy, Halloween themed. So like having him as kind of like, I don't know if it was like the idea, but like kind of the personification of Samhain is cool. His voice, I had a note. His voice is very silly, but he's trying to be like so like serious and creepy with like all of his like tangents in both of these episodes. It's pretty great. I like it.
Did he sound like a pirate to you guys?
Yeah, a little bit. I was surprised there wasn't a lot more of an Irish accent, but I don't think they were.
It sounded like they were trying something.
It was a weak try, and only when he wanted to.
I mean, the voice actor for Samhain went uncredited, but the original kind of the origin of Samhain or Samhain, the festival, is from that region of like Ireland, Scotland, and the Isle of Man. So it sounds like they were trying to put on that kind of accent, mostly Irish. But it ended up just kind of sounding like a pirate to me, like an old-timey pirate.
Yeah.
Visually, I love the design, except for maybe the teeth. I feel like that he got a bit of a visual upgrade in the next episode, but we can chat about that. Rob, how about you? Samhain, voice and visual design?
First of all, a collector was asking in the chat here, which YouTube are you watching? I was watching a channel called Throwback Tunes. I forgot the S in the chat, and it's good, but it's kind of hectic because they throw in commercials even when there's not commercial breaks, and there was times where they kind of repeated like 3 minutes by accident. It's not clean cut, but you do see the whole episode. So there are many other YouTube channels out there that have it. The Retro Scene, I think, was one of them, or Joe Blow Animated Videos. No, not that one. Sorry. Throwback Tunes is usually the one I've been going to.
There's a bunch out there for sure.
Yeah, it wasn't hard to find. Let's just put it that way. If I was able to find it, it's pretty easy.
I kind of like the effort of them putting the commercials in. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, as long as it made sense. I mean, there were times where it's just like, and we'll be right back after these messages, and then they throw in Ghostbuster commercials. But after a while, it was the same commercial over and over again. So I was like, okay, I saw this. Let's go. And there was that. I know of going off track here, but it was also there was one where it said the cereal's like, "What you gonna crunch? Ghostbusters cereal." But anyways, no Samhain inside the box. I like the design. I'm gonna be super nerdy. I'm gonna tick off Steve 3 when I say this because it's how lightsabers work. But I was just like, this is an ancient thing, and he's got a pumpkin head, and I was like, I don't think they had pumpkins back then. They were decorating turnips and other gourds, but it wasn't a pumpkin back in whenever Samhain spirit was around. But I do like the idea and the concept of, all these things are happening, and there just happened to be an Irish display happening in the museum. I wish they had led up to that, but I like the idea of those two little goblins coming in and setting them free, and so there was a nice story happening there. And the Samhain character is scary; he's frightening. So yeah,
nice. I like that he feels like he's on another level than your random. Holy cow, we got Nerd Affiliated in the house. That's awesome.
Cheers, Nerd.
Thanks for joining us, guys. Dude.
Wonderful YouTube channel. So.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, everybody, when you get a second, check out Nerd Affiliated. He is a fellow Tools and Talent ambassador. Puts out really good content. Definitely check him out. Yeah, thanks for joining us again. That's awesome. It's good to see you. Yeah, for me, Samhain, he's like, I kind of call him the Joker, like the Ghostbusters Joker. He almost feels like their nemesis a little bit. Like he's on the paid plug, not paid plug from Nerd Affiliated. No, that is all genuine. That's from the heart. Definitely check out his content. Yeah, for me, Samhain is like he's controlling other ghosts. He's basically like making them do what he want and kind of bringing them all to him as his own personal little army, even if they want to or not, which kind of puts him a bit of a step above a lot of the other kind of freak of the week ghosts that we get. Did you guys kind of get that as well, or is he a little bit too silly to kind of hold that status?
I agree, but I also enjoy that he just goes off on all these ramblings. He's like, I'm all important.
He is a little bit self-important. He monologues. He likes to monologue.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. He's that cartoon bad guy.
But it's an 80s cartoon.
Totally.
That's what you're expecting.
Like he's Skeletor, he's Gargamel, like he's all these guys. Like, they monologue, and that honestly that kind of sets him apart from me too a little bit. Is that it kind of it reminds you of bad guys like Skeletor, and you're like, oh, this guy's actually a big deal. He's not just a random ghost that we're going to see once and never again. Spoiler alert, he comes back.
Tony mentioned something in chats where he wishes they used Samhain instead of Garaka. And I agree. I totally 100%. Agree. Because Samhain, I think the potential of the Samhain character could make some amazing stories.
Absolutely.
It's just so much there. And I like what you're saying, because the Ghostbusters do have this rogues gallery of villains that have been built up. But at the same time, Samhain just has the look, the style, and you can tell that he's got some history, literally some history in the ghost world. So
yeah, 100%. I would have absolutely lost my mind if Samhain was the bad guy in Frozen Empire. Like, look at even his design in Spirits Unleashed, how he got a bit of a visual upgrade.
Yeah.
They made him even scarier. They made him look more ghostly, gave him a bit of a glow and some transparency. And they made his voice a little scarier, less silly and cartoony. They just went for pure scariness in the vocals. Yeah, that would have been awesome.
It tells you that back in the day we had a great imagination, because the animation itself really didn't do it justice, but it was old animation from the 80s, right? So you're going to see maybe 8 pumpkin seed teeth and stuff, and it's kind of looks silly, but over time your brain's thinking this dude's scary. As a kid, it makes it the mind story you're putting into it makes it scary, and I think they catch up a little bit with it over time.
100%. Yeah, I thought Spirits Unleashed did a really good job of kind of amping up the creep factor a little bit for a more modern kind of take on the character, and it worked. God, I remember, like, do you guys remember the trailer for them teasing him coming to Spirits Unleashed?
No, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just him in the firehouse.
Vaguely, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember losing my mind at that, because like they had to add him. and just you see the orange fingers with the long nails dragging across the Ecto-1's hood.
Oh, yes.
Holy
yes, I remember that.
crap. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I would have loved to see him in Frozen Empire. I would love to see him in a future movie. He's a great idea for a bad guy. The personification of Halloween, and he's not a nice guy.
Who would have thought?
Right? I love.
Let me write that down.
Write that down. In addition to his control over other ghosts, he's also like he's trying to basically cause an apocalypse. Like he's trying to make it eternal night across the whole world. Again, that's kind of amping up the stakes a little bit.
Mm-hmm. It's a good story. It's not like I want to take over the world, but it's what he is. He needs that. He needs the history of Halloween or Samhain or
Samhain.
Like what is it? I keep forgetting. Samhain. Oh my god! I must have like Lord of the Rings on the brain here, but Gamgee or whatever. But it's about celebrating the night and death and the switch to daylight over time. It's an important season within the Celtic lore and the Celtic history, so it makes sense.
Now, Rob, you said you looked into the origins of Samhain or Samhain.
Samhain.
Reed, did you do any homework on where he comes from in like real folklore?
I wish I had thought of that because that would have been really cool to talk about. But I will just sit here and let you chat, Rob.
I'm hosting, so I did my homework, and I knew Rob would do his homework because he always does.
A little bit, totally. But I knew you were hosting.
Yeah, 100%. That's my job. Samhain was not an actual spirit. Like in the episode, Ray refers to him as an evil spirit from way back then, and that was never really the case. Samhain was more of just the day or the festival of the seasons changing and the nights getting longer, which is really cool. Like it goes back to like the 16th century. Like it's old folklore, which I thought was really cool. And there is that direct tie to Halloween. Like they called it mumming or guising, going from house to house with a mask on in disguise, and basically like pretending to be a spirit that appease me with food and I won't prank you. Like it was that total spirit of trick-or-treating right from go, which was really cool. I loved reading that was a thing that far back.
Yeah.
Rob, did you find out anything else in your?
Well, no,
research.
I didn't want to go too deep down the rabbit hole because they also all the videos I was watching, there was talking about, where did apple bobbing come from? Like, let's not focus on that. I do remember a lot of traditional carvings was not of pumpkins, but of turnips originally.
Yeah.
Because I believe is pumpkins North American? I can't remember, but thanks, nerd. Don't forget to smash that like button. Yes, please.
I love that.
We're trying to get to 900, so it'd be great if you guys could get us there. But
slow burn.
Yeah, but it did talk a lot about how it was the humans focus on death and blackness and the harvest back then, and how a lot hasn't changed even today. Some people love Halloween and that focus on macabre and death and black, not just horror, but just the changing of the seasons as well. So
it's fun. It's a fun time, and the jack-o'-lanterns and the turnips and whatever were used to ward off evil spirits.
Yeah,
like that was their original intention, which I thought was so cool.
Now, this is like, we are giving the bare bones because the history, it depends on who you talk to, because the true history of Celtic history, there's a lot more explanation, a lot more fine detail. But this is like I said, bare bones, Cole's notes of it. And we're probably not going to be perfectly right on this. So
no. And the cartoon isn't either. Like like I said, I wanted to call out that, it was fabricated for the show, that Samhain wasn't an evil spirit in like the actual folklore, but I love that they kind of turned it into what it is for the cartoon. It's such a creepy thing to draw upon real folklore from back then when people were superstitious about that kind of thing. it just makes it that much creepier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but let's dive a little deeper into the episode.
Right.
So Rhea, I'll go to you first. Overall, just thumbs up, thumbs down. When Halloween was forever.
2 thumbs up. It's my favorite season.
Hell yeah.
You know, he's a cool enemy. I like the idea of the what was his like end goal? Forever Night.
Forever Night.
I'd be okay with that personally.
I would too, to be honest.
I don't like the sun.
I guess I'm fighting myself here.
Yeah, the sun is the enemy. Say it with me, all you pale nerds out there. So, Rob, how about you? Thumbs up, thumbs down?
Good. Yeah, thumbs up.
Yeah.
I like the second one better than the first one, but still good.
Really?
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah.
We will dive into that. Yeah, this is easily top 3 for me in terms of episodes. This is always one that I will go to and rewatch. I love the idea of it. It's so much fun. I love that the Ghostbusters get extra busy around Halloween, where things are just ramping up. Yeah, that was a fun setup. And Rob, well, I totally agree. It would have been cool to have more of a setup around why Samhain was in the museum.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, at the end of the day, it's also fun to have not everything explained to us. I mean, context, it's around Halloween. It would make sense that a museum would have an exhibit around old Halloween traditions, Samhain, that kind of thing.
It would have been nice to have a little foreshadowing instead of the UBN news crew there.
You mean Cynthia Crawford?
Yeah, Cynthia Crawford.
She's back. Actually, this is technically her first appearance in the series, but we got her in Citizen Ghost, which we reviewed last time.
Any relation to the name Cindy Crawford? It was around that time. It's got to be a connection. So
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but it was just like I would have put just a little foreshadowing on the museum just getting a new exhibit and a little glow, and then that's all you need, and then you can dive into oh cow, it's getting busy around this time. So
yeah, that seems to be a thing with older movies, older TV shows, where they don't spend time explaining things just are, and I kind of like it. Like I was thinking about that just the other day, just off the cuff, like the Crow, the movie The Crow, which is also a Halloween season movie that I love, but they do not explain at all why Eric Draven comes back. He just does.
Yeah, no, that's
6 minutes into the movie, he's the Crow and he's going after his first bad guy. I love that. Yeah, they don't. Yeah, fire it up. Oh, that's gonna be a whole other episode. Don't get me started. Yeah. Oh, I love that movie. But yeah, I love them not necessarily like, again, it's a 22-minute episode. They're not going to have time for a ton of exposition. But I love that they just jump right in and go. But yeah, I did have in my notes a return or first episode of Cynthia Crawford, the news lady.
That's not the one we saw last episode, was it?
Yeah, she was the one who was interviewing Pete.
He was
in
doing
Citizen
the googly
Ghost.
eyes. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, same lady.
Okay.
So this is technically her first appearance, and Citizen Ghost comes after this. Her second one, we got another original song by Tahiti.
Oh yeah, they're all
over. What do you guys think of the song?
I'm assuming they're going to be all over season 1. So.
Season 1 for sure, and then they disappear. Ree, thoughts on the song?
I liked it.
Yeah.
No real thoughts beyond that.
I needed to hear my Dream Blue Turtles though. That wasn't in either episode. I was listening for it.
Oh yeah, they do. They have a stable of like stock music that they kind of cycle through. Like it's really just the theme of what's going on.
My favorite quote from the beginning. I never said that, and even if I did say that, I never said that.
Oh, when Cynthia Crawford was saying she was
that quote hits
Venkman
hard in today's. Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah. Another. Don't get me started. No, I love that she kind of goes after Venkman a little bit for him just slinging random bullshit around. But he does feel very much like Bill Murray in these first seasons, where like it's just that kind of like the one-liners, everything like that. Oh, dude, I would love to have. I need to dig up the MP3s or something of the music, like the stock music from Real Ghostbusters. I think that'd be amazing. That's such a good call out. Yeah, I need to get it. It's going in the pack. Oh, I don't know how I didn't think about that.
There is a YouTube channel that has a list of the original music. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'll dig it up for you.
Oh, it's so good, man. Yeah, I need to get that in my pack pronto. That's such an amazing call out. Any quick scenes or lines that stood out to you in the first episode here?
I forget at what point in the episode it was, but someone like poked fun at Egon's hair. Someone was like, "Who cut your hair?" or like, "Who styled your hair?"
And that was Venkman. That was a Bill Murray one-liner.
I like that. Yeah. Well, and like calling out like the animation style too.
Yeah, 100%. He does have silly hair.
Yeah.
That's great, man. Yeah. And that was the line that I'm like, oh man, that's such like a Bill Murray thing, where they're just like the school of Bill Murray comedy. We're just dropping a random one-liner. Yeah, amazing.
I do have written down here, Venkman dialogue is well written, similar to how Bill Murray would act. So they're, a little more child friendly, but very similar.
100%. Just that kind of style, like that kind of dry, out of left field one-liner humor. And it's always funny. Yeah, they did a really good job of that. I think my favorite scene in this one, and I originally thought it was in Citizen Ghost, and I'm happy it popped up in this episode because I got my wires crossed a little bit. The scene where Egon and Ray are building that machine, and it messes up and basically just implodes. And I think it was Winston asked him, "What are you guys building?" Egon's like, "Spectrum differentializer." Ray's like, "A toaster." Like, did you think it just they totally just had no idea what they thought they were building? It was just, I don't know why that's funny to me. It's just such a weird scene. Rob, any other scenes or lines stick out to you in this one?
First of all, there's a scene where Janine gets scared and screams, and the animation where her legs go straight up, and her arms go straight up.
It's like Looney Tunes style.
Like her legs almost go past her arms, and it was very cartoony. But for some reason, I was laughing. But I had some. There's the clock when it changed. That was freaking creepy as hell.
The clock is creepy.
That's and when I think near the end, he's going bong. Yeah, it was just like that was so gross.
Yeah, that clock face is seared into my brain since childhood. There's a few moments like that throughout these episodes that are just gonna like trigger a deep memory for me. Just in terms of the creepiness. I think the one that got me this episode, other than the clock, was the diner. Where the two random civilians, they're running away from some ghosts and they run into a diner, and then the waitress turns around, she's a skeleton. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was definitely on my list too.
Yeah, it's super creepy. I love that about the first season and the second season. Basically, as long as J. Michael Straczynski was around, just them leaning into the creepiness in this children's cartoon show. Ree, anything creepy out in this episode?
A lot of it. Just overall, but I loved it.
Nice.
I really liked seeing all the different little like ghouly creatures that Samhain had, or I guess summoned, whatever.
Yeah. As he's like gathering his army.
Yeah, just all the little like different blobs with eyes, or a different colored blob with eyes with like little spikes.
I love the variety. They always had a really good variety of bad guys, of ghost types in this show. Even if they're not featured, the variety was always there.
Did you guys ever watch the cartoon Duck Tracy? Duck Tracy, Daffy Duck. He's playing Dick Tracy, but he's called Duck Twacy,
Okay.
and he goes and starts fighting all these goons. I mean, Dick Tracy was famous for having flat tops, all these goons, right? And so he's trying to solve a case, and there's like Noodle Nose and Snake Eyes and all these people, Pumpkinhead. It's so there's a scene in Duck Twacy where he's surrounded, and it goes, the animation goes, and you see everybody's face close up, and it pans. And so I guess the original animation had a long sheet of artwork that you would pan across and see every face. That's what I saw here. They were using that old Duck Twacy pan of the villains that were that you're seeing that works for Samhain. I got like, Duck Twacy is one of my favorite Looney Tunes cartoons ever. It gave me the heebie-jeebies, and even this one, it was just like had the same feeling. It was pretty cool seeing that. So some were close up, some were in the background, but you got to see every single one of them. So
that's cool. I did want to call out a couple things here. So this is technically the first appearance of Cynthia Crawford. It's the first appearance of the containment unit viewer as well.
Oh,
where they can actually look into the containment unit and see that weird kind of extra dimensional hellscape.
Pocket dimension.
Just like, yeah, it's so cool. I love that that's how they visualize it, because it's so weird and creepy. And
I wonder how that works. Like, where would the camera be in that world? Can you zoom up and just kind of like...
It feels like they can look everywhere, right?
Just moon them.
Yeah, and pan around. Yeah, Slimer in there with his cheeks pressed up against the camera.
He's got his cheeks pressed up against everything. What does it matter? You only have a beer for that. I see too much of his butt.
Right.
I do have a question. There was one point, like, where Slimer was getting hauled away, like he was being pulled towards Samhain, and he grabs onto a lamp that's bolted to the ground. And I was like, have I ever seen a lamp bolted to the ground except in a fun house where it's upside down? Did you bolt your lamps to the ground? Did your grandparents ever do that? Is that an old-fashioned thing that I'm not aware of?
Like a tabletop lamp?
No, I'm talking a floor lamp that you buy from IKEA that's as tall as you are.
Oh, like a freestanding one?
Yeah, freestanding, bolted to the ground, because he was hanging on to that thing for dear life. And I was just like, why is it bolted?
That is a weird thing, Rob.
We could have grabbed onto the railing or something.
Yeah.
Nope, we gotta bolt that lamp to the ground for the animation.
Also, he's a ghost. And again, we're talking about how lightsabers work here, but like, yeah.
We'll get into that next episode.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I knew that was coming.
So I guess Tony's a guy who bolts his lamps to the ground. You're saying you don't do that?
What if there's like a strong wind or an earthquake or something?
In Ontario, we get milks and bags, and we bolt our lamps down.
Gotta go to the hardware store for some lamp bolts. I just imagine like a pneumatic, like an air powered, like rivet driver just yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, that was a weird thing to notice, Rob.
Sidebar, so people were asking me for the songs. The YouTube channel Poet Meister has a list of all the Tahiti songs. Awesome. It's a playlist, and Brian with a Y. I'm assuming it's Bryan Cranston or whatever, but Brian C has a list of all the Real Ghostbusters background music. So I can't put any links in the thing, or else they get closed up. But those are it, and I will actually put that on our Facebook page for later down the road.
Awesome, thank you, Rob.
And maybe in the description too. I think I'll do that.
And I can't remember if this is I thought this was a recurring thing, because this was another thing I was watching out for. But them, like the Ghostbusters using Slimer as a threat on each other. Mm-hmm. Like Peter's trying to get some information out of Egon, and he threatens Egon by telling Slimer that there's cupcakes in his socks.
That was good. That was cute.
It's funny. It's goofy and it's pranky, and I love it. But yeah, I feel like that must have been a recurring thing. It's been a while since I've gone through and watched the episodes, so I'm kind of excited to see if it comes back, or if it's just my brain misremembering things. Awesome. Anything else to say about this first episode, When Halloween Was Forever?
The last thing I had was, why is the news guy dressed like a clown? Is
It's Halloween.
Is that a commentary, or is that just
dude? It's Halloween, man. I don't think you need to read too much into that.
I don't think we'll see Walter Cronkite, and this is the news. You know, I just don't think that's happening.
Newsman, but
he's a serious newsman.
Yeah, exactly.
UBN News is a hack station, I tell you.
It feels like a hack, like something that like April O'Neil works at. Like, you know,
didn't she have a jumpsuit too? The Crawford had, I think the thing was
no. She was a business professional. She's wearing like a skirt and like a jacket.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No
the last thing that I wanted to call out for this episode was it's a bit of a stretch, but it felt like a reference to the first movie when Egon goes off to grab the spotlights. And you get the other three Ghostbusters going up the stairs in the building, like fighting their way up. Maybe a reference to the video game too, like the OG video game where you're shooting the ghosts going up the stairs. I don't know, Reed, did you get that? Am I reading too much into it?
I didn't catch that, but you making that comparison makes perfect sense. So I will agree.
I appreciate you appeasing me and making me seem less crazy.
No, I totally agree with you. Yeah.
Awesome. It stuck out to me. It was awesome. It was just, it tickled my brain. All right. Are we good to move on to the next episode?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. All right. So next up is the second Samhain episode, Halloween 2.5. So this
I said that with a question. You weren't sure.
I've always wondered like why this is, and I found out when I was looking into it a little bit why. But I'm like, how is that supposed to read? Like, are they actually saying 2.5? Turns out they are, and there's a joke behind it. But this is season 3, episode 8. It aired on Halloween, 1987. So I remember watching this one on Halloween as I was dressed up like a little Dracula, and this episode airing. The firehouse getting remodeled sticks out of my mind. So this one was at this point, I think J. Michael Straczynski was off the show. So this was written by Pamela Hickey, Dennis McCoy, and then we have her changing of the guard a little bit with Dave Coulier and Kath Soucie, and then returning Maurice LaMarche, Arsenio Hall, and Frank Welker. So any guesses around the name of this being Halloween 2.5?
My only guess is related to one of two things. One, the actual movie Halloween 2 had come out, and Halloween 3 wasn't released yet. There was Halloween 2, I believe, was one about whereby all the kids put a mask on, then they lose their minds or something like that. Or second, this was. He had appeared in briefly earlier, but this is an actual episode, I guess. That's the only thing I could think of. So,
Reed, any theories?
My only guess would have been Rob's first theory.
Yeah.
Had to do with like the Halloween movie franchise, but I have no idea.
Any theories in the chat?
I'd be like curious.
I'm not going to wait, but yeah, I want to keep things moving along. But if there's any theories in the chat, we'd love to hear them. You guys are pretty much spot on. The writer said there was a lot of movie sequels coming out around that time, including Halloween 2. So it's basically just a joke about the volume of horror movie sequels coming out, and then making a direct reference to that.
It's like the Naked Gun 3 and 1/3.
100%. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%. It's a joke in the title of the episode itself. I love it.
Did these guys make the joke before Naked Gun did? I'm assuming so. Naked Gun was, I think, a little bit later than this.
Yeah, I don't know the exact dates. I think they might have.
You had to research.
Yeah. So, quick. How did this episode hit for you? Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs sideways?
I think still thumbs up. I mean, it's another Halloween episode, so I'm gonna like it.
Yeah, that's totally fair. I'm in the exact same boat. Rob, how about you?
Oh, thumbs up for sure. And I'm actually doubting myself. I think I did like the first one better. This one was good. I'm sorry. As I'm looking back at my notes, there were certain things in the first one that bothered me, but then I was looking at this and there was more things that bothered me on this second one, but I still enjoyed it. It was just like,
So what you're saying is an old man, and you gauge your enjoyment of things by how much or how little it bugs you.
No, yeah, and basically I let you dictate how I think. So that's how it should work, right? Yeah. How should I feel, Jamie? Tell me how I should feel.
No, that's not what I'm here for. Yeah, for me, this is a huge thumbs up again. If we're comparing the two episodes, I definitely like the first one more. But we did get a little bit of a visual upgrade on Samhain's face. They made his nose a little bit bigger. They made his teeth a little bit bigger. So they look less weird and gross and more just kind of like just cartoon bad guy.
Look less rushed, really.
It's fair.
There's more effort put in the animation on this one.
And there's a reason for that. This actually aired as a TV special.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So because it's Halloween, it's a Halloween episode. It was like a special presentation of the real Ghostbusters.
I can see that. Yeah.
And that's probably why I remember seeing it as a kid, because it was a big deal that it was Halloween and it was coming out, and it was kind of a special episode of the real Ghostbusters. Also the animation was a little bit better. The art was a little bit better. So there's a little more care and attention to detail going into it.
Yeah.
Reed, did you notice the visual upgrade for Samhain at all? Still weirded out by his baby teeth?
Yeah, I don't like his chiclet teeth. I did notice in general the animation upgrade, but I don't think I could point out any specific detail with Samhain between the two.
So this season is season 3.
Yeah.
So season 3, episode 8. It aired one day less than a year after the first one. Rob, go ahead.
No, I was going to tell Ree, have you ever seen x-rays of babies' skulls?
Oh, geez.
You want to get creeped out? You want to get creeped out by teeth?
Oh, no. Yeah, no.
Because you see,
don't.
You see the baby teeth?
Oh,
and you see the growing.
I'm good.
No.
I'm good. I have seen that, and now my skin's crawling. Thank you.
Yeah,
I
I don't know
understand
why I
your
had to bring that
pain
up.
based on
That's
that.
awful. That is awful.
Ooh.
Yeah. You're gonna go check it out.
It reminds me of the.
I'm not gonna open any message you send me.
No.
Tony says don't do it.
No. Yeah. Listen to Tony.
I thought I hadn't, but I have actually, and I don't ever.
Yeah. Do yourself a favor and don't do what Rob does.
Yeah. Don't do what Rob says.
It's fascinating. It really
does
is.
or says.
Nope.
Yeah. No, I see Nick's already done it. Nick,
no,
why?
No.
Why would you do that?
Like,
No.
Freaky.
Yeah, it's awful. So yeah, do yourself a favor. Maybe don't have nightmares and sleep well.
Wait for Halloween.
God. Yeah, so this episode we get new elements such as the Ecto-1 proton cannon, which is very James Bondy. We get the Junior Ghostbusters, which is awesome, especially given the reference from Frozen Empire now. And the Ecto go-kart that looks like it's made out of PVC pipe and a lawnmower engine.
That was pretty cool. I love the go-kart. Yeah.
Who wouldn't want that as a kid, especially with the logo on it? Yeah, it was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Cranking away like a motorboat. Yeah.
What did you guys think of the Junior Ghostbusters? Ree, would you have been a Junior Ghostbuster?
I was gonna say definitely, but with how much of a scaredy cat I am, I don't know if I would qualify.
So you wouldn't be diving into the fortress of the Dark Lord of Eternal Night?
I don't know. That's I want to say yes.
That's
we all want to say
I
yes.
think to be realistic, I don't think I would have that kind of bravery.
I don't know. There's something about putting on a Ghostbusters jumpsuit and you instantly get a little bit more brave than you were before.
Your
that changes quickly once you soil
correct.
it. So.
That's why you have backups. That's why you have
right?
backups.
Yeah, you need multiple suits. Rob, how about you? Junior Ghostbusters?
That one kid has a haircut you could set a watch to. Jesus,
Johnny Unitas.
Johnny Unitas haircut on that one kid. You could set drinks on that thing. It was flat.
That was
But
the nerdy kid, right?
yeah, the nerdy
Yeah.
kid. But they were cute. I always hesitate a little bit when you add kids to the mix, because it becomes the there's a term when you get a new kid into the set, like Different Strokes did it, Brady Bunch did it, Cousin Arnold, I think it's called the Cousin Arnold syndrome, but you had 3 of them. Whenever you bring kids into a storyline, they're only there to keep the story going. But in here, it was fun. It was kind of playful, and they worked together well, and launching stuff off the slingshot. It was kind of neat, but that go-kart was awesome. So,
right? This was I think this is the first season where the production company was talking to Q5. So that kind of think tank group that I talked about last time, they were talking about, like, you got to make Janine more feminine. You got to kill Ray and throw him in a dumpster, and you got to do all this stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Junior Ghostbusters was directly related to that kind of like the focus group. Like, this is how you get more people to watch. Bring kids into it. It's a kid show. Why not? But at the end of the day, they're not bad.
Yeah.
They're not super annoying, anything like that. And it's, as a kid watching this show, I wanted to be a Junior Ghostbuster. I wanted to be in there riding the go-kart and shooting pumpkins out of a slingshot at ghosts.
Get a flat top haircut. I've seen that too.
I loved I wanted to get your thoughts on this specifically. When you see the kids trick-or-treating at the start of the episode, first off, Ree, thoughts on Slimer trick-or-treating with the Junior Ghostbusters?
I love that so much. I don't know, he's my favorite little freaking gremlin thing.
I love it. What do you think about the Groucho Marx glasses over top of the bed sheet?
I had this like thought. I was like, he didn't really need to dress up. He could just, be himself, and people would just be like, "Oh, what a cool ghost costume you have on."
Yeah.
But no, I love his costume. It's so goofy.
Yeah, I love it. Oh, Rob, Nerd Affiliated has you covered. The Cousin Oliver is the term for it.
Cousin Oliver, thank you.
There you go. Yeah, 100%. The kids trick-or-treating, and the nerdy kid, when asked, "Oh, what are you supposed to be?" that every kid gets when they're out trick-or-treating. And he says, "Well, obviously, we are Class 5 full-roaming vapors, as illustrated on page 23 of Tobin's Spirit Guide." I
love that bit.
Loved that. Ree, did you bust out your Tobin Spirit Guide?
Perhaps.
You guys got a Spirit Guide?
Yeah, I do.
The small one, not the crazy one. The one you can, I think it was released in 2016-ish, I want to say.
Yeah, seen yours now.
Yeah, Samhain is
Great
in there.
Artwork.
Yeah, the artwork is amazing. Samhain is in there. I don't know who. I think they call him out as a Class 7 in Tobin Spirit Guide. But I digress. The trick-or-treating. So what did you think about Samhain converting the firehouse into his own kind of temple? Ree?
It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that it was kind of just like a what do you call it? Kind of like a slap in the face to the Ghostbusters, being like, this is mine now, not yours.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But they
Rob,
they also mess with the time and space inside it. It's just
Totally.
supposed to be one building, but it goes on forever. And I kind of dug that. It was is an Escher's drawing where the stairwells go everywhere. I was kind of hoping for a little bit of that. Crazy stairs. Yeah. So, but it did have that infinite feeling to it. And that was kind of neat.
This was another thing that stuck out to me, that the writers of Frozen Empire must have watched this episode specifically. This was another one of those moments where it felt like an homage to Frozen Empire, or vice versa, where the firehouse is, as Winston puts it in Frozen Empire, the finger in the dam. Like, they created a rift when the containment unit blew the first time. And even the keystone pillar in Samhain's temple is where the containment unit was. It's literally that that finger in the dam is the key to the building. That it felt like Frozen Empire indirectly referenced that specific kind of fact from this episode, which I thought was awesome. Did that stick out to either of you?
Oh yeah, totally, definitely.
Love it.
Yeah. There's I did have a question. There was one scene where Slimer as a gargoyle was really cute. I thought that was adorable.
Him incognito.
Yeah, incognito. But the question I had was the passing through the wall. That's new.
Yeah, we're talking about how the lightsabers work. Yeah. Where he coats the kids in slime and then they can run through walls.
Well, at first Slimer goes to the walls and brings the sheet with him. I'm like, how the hell did he do that? And then later on, it's just like, he can do that because he got slime on him. So it's just like, yeah. I was a little confused on that part, but we got to get the story going, sort of thing. So
Rob's sitting here nitpicking, getting grouchy at the real Ghostbusters.
My Ghostbusters.
Were you questioning that at all? Slimer helping the kids run through the walls?
No, I was just entertained.
Hell yeah.
Like I realize it's silly and doesn't make sense, but it's a 20-minute long kids cartoon. So I was just like, whatever, he can do that.
Yeah. We don't need to know how lightsabers work, Rob.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm just a stickler to story, I guess, you know.
Yeah. I thought that was cute. Again, this is another episode, only our 4th episode that we've talked about so far. And the second one where Slimer gets sent in on his own. They really like put him to work and make him earn his spot on the team. Because the last time, or at least as far as the episodes we're watching, they sent him in to get Stay Puffed into the containment unit that time. This time they sent him into Samhain's temple to see what's going on and be kind of their ghost inside.
That was kind of cool though. They had the camera in his mouth and you would see his baby teeth
His
from
little
inside.
headset.
I can tell you that right now.
Yeah.
It was pretty neat how that was working.
Do you guys feel like they're exploiting Slimer, or they're just
God,
using him as part of the team?
Well, Sticky Business, the last episode we saw was just before this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Totally.
Maybe a little bit, but I feel like Slimer's okay with it because then he's part of the team.
Right? He is part of the team. He's not just like a Dalmatian in a firehouse, right? Like he's a member of the team.
Yeah. In the later episodes, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love this one here. Rob wanted Slime to paint a portal on a wall like Wile E. Coyote paints a tunnel. That's pretty much it.
How funny would that be?
Acme Slime.
If Slimer was just dicking around? He's like, yeah, you guys can run through walls if I slime you, and then they run into the wall and just like smack into it.
You first.
Right? It would have been funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But Slimer's not like that. The junior Ghostbusters are his friends. They've trick-or-treated together. That is the lifelong bond.
Yeah.
I love that they send in Slimer again. I also love Egon kind of breaking it down for the team of how to bring down the temple. And just the way he's talking, like, so he's analyzing the structure of the temple, and he's like, in order to fix things, the key to the fortress is the shape. In order to fix it, we need to change the shape. I'm like, dude, you're talking about just exploding the building.
No, change the shape.
It
family
just
friendly.
Like, yeah, they were talking about bringing down the building by changing its shape. I was like, yeah, you're just gonna bring that building down. And then they go after a load bearing member of the building. Basically, is what happened. That was. I just started laughing out loud. I'm like, Egon's talking about blowing up a building, but like using euphemisms and making it seem like he's not committing an act of, I don't know, terrorism.
I noticed that this was very light on Ray and Winston. It was mostly Venkman and Egon. I think it was like this in the last episode too. Ray and Winston were very quiet in this episode.
Yeah. And Janine had more of a central role in this one too. She was there with the team. She was in the Ecto when they were kind of displaced and using the Ecto as their base of operations. It was after the change in voice actors. Her her visual change, and they're putting her a little more front and center, which I don't agree with the visual change or making her more feminine, but I like that she's more front and center.
Yeah.
Ree, did that stick out to you at all?
Yeah, it's kind of like not the best of both worlds, but yeah, no, I agree. Like,
It's a
I like
trade-off,
that
right?
she's a trade-off. Yeah, that's the right word. Yeah, I like that she's actually doing stuff and not just like a, the
Not just her secretary.
damsel in distress kind of crap. But yeah, I just wish she had her cool OG design and voice.
Me too. Me too.
Oh, those glasses, though, they don't look kid friendly.
Yeah, the pointed glasses are so scary, guys. We need to change them.
Ooh, spooky.
I wish that they had just made her, and I talked about this in the last episode and part of the live action ones too. They should have just made her a full-time Ghostbuster.
Yep.
She clearly knows what she's doing. She's helping out. Yeah, I wish they had just made that call.
They would have made the suit pink, though.
There's art of her in a pink suit, in a purple suit. I know in one episode she wears one of Venkman's suits when they're too busy to help her, and she's got a ghost in her apartment, so her and Slimer go to take care of it, and she wears like the brown jumpsuit. But yeah, and I've definitely got a couple Janine episodes coming up in the near future.
Good.
But yeah, something's tickling the back of my brain saying she actually did wear either a pink or a purple jumpsuit in the show at one point.
It's the 80s. If it's a girl, it's either pink or purple.
Yeah.
So white.
But like at the end of the day, if she's in with the guys busting ghosts, what does it matter? I mean, Egon's running around in a teal jumpsuit. Who's he to judge?
That's true. We gotta get you in a pink suit.
Yeah.
That's the next suit we're gonna get you in. You up for it?
What, me?
Yeah. It's gonna be pink.
No, I'll do green.
With sparkles.
Oh, green would be cool.
No, green.
Sparkles.
Neon green. I'll do neon green.
Neon green.
That would
there
be
you
sick.
go.
Yeah. Not flattering for my skin tone, but whatever.
Tony says that she's in a Sandman episode.
Yes.
In one
and that's coming up. There's a couple times she gears up. And yeah, the only one that sticks out on my mind, because it's been a long time, is one where she's wearing Venkman's suit. So I'm excited to see her gear up more. So we will definitely get to those episodes. So the last thing that really stuck out to me in this episode was how gigantic Samhain actually is when you put him next to a person. Did you guys notice when the firehouse is coming down, like the temple version, after they took out the keystone, and he's basically trying to escape the destruction of the building, he jumps down right in front of the Ghostbusters, and it's actually really intimidating. Do you guys remember that scene?
No, I'm definitely not Googling it right now.
That pumpkin's like county fair size. It's he
jumps down, and like I paused because he's standing in front of them. And like, assuming that they're 6 feet tall, he's got to be like 18, 20 feet tall. He's huge. That was crazy intimidating to me. I'm like, holy crap. Yeah, they make him really scary. I love it.
Is he that big in the game? He's like touching the roof, I think, isn't he?
He's I would say like 10, 12. Yeah.
Yeah, like 2 people high.
He's big, but I feel like those environments wouldn't be able to account for a 20-foot tall ghost or something like that. But yeah, that was just really cool. Any other scenes or lines or anything stuck out to you guys in this episode?
Not really. No, it was a good episode. Fun.
Yeah. Nice. Ree?
There was something that I noticed, particularly at the beginning of the episode when the kids are trick-or-treating. I don't know if she has a name or what her name would be, but the girl that was dressed up as a witch.
Oh yeah.
Her voice was like weirdly
high pitched.
It was high pitched.
It was Janine's voice pitched up.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna
It
ask,
was the
like, were
same
they
voice
actually
actress.
voiced by kids?
No,
Like, just
no.
in general?
absolutely
No.
not. No.
It's what they do with
Like,
the chipmunks.
oh yeah, I
Yeah.
knew about the chipmunks,
She
but
definitely had a bit of a chipmunk voice going on, right?
yeah,
A little bit
yeah.
weird.
Like the other ones were more like believable, I guess,
Yeah.
as kids.
Yeah.
I feel they just hired the one woman to do all the female voices.
I
like
mean,
in Robot,
I wouldn't
like
be
not Robot Chicken,
surprised.
like MXC. Okay, we got one woman on hire.
Yeah.
We're modern. All right, do all the voices. Pitch up, pitch it down. Wear pink.
Awesome. Wear pink.
One last thing. It was nice to see the goblins return and free him again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the same goblin henchmen, hench goblins, hench ghosts. Yeah, they returned to do his bidding again. They're dedicated.
Yes, it's like a Lock, Shock, and Barrel with Oogie Boogie.
Yeah, 100%. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Well, that's basically it for those 2 episodes. So a couple questions for the chat here. Are you guys watching along with us? Are you watching in advance? We're trying to be good about kind of advertising which episodes we're doing in advance, just in case you want to. I know they can be a little tough to find. YouTube has a decent amount of episodes. Yeah, are you watching along with us? Yeah, and what episodes do we have to cover? I actually brought my full list, and we can do a quick rundown of what's on there if you guys are interested. And mostly, do you remember this episode growing up? It's like this one, like I said, this one is one that stuck out in my mind watching it as it aired. Just because it was that special event of the episode. And it felt like, Rob, you mentioned like the art and animation feeling like it was a little bit of a step up.
Yes, definitely step up. More detail, more filling in of the in-betweens on the animation, which
100%.
I noticed. So
it's a little bit smoother animation that way.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Awesome. So Nerd Affiliated in the chat says he sent us a DM with the album. That's amazing. Thank you so much for hooking us up.
Thank you, sir.
Saves me a step. That's definitely going in the pack. I'm so excited. I can't believe I haven't thought of that before now.
Actually, yeah.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you again. Thank you guys for joining us.
So what's next,
chat.
sir?
So we got
following along. We got to know what's next.
Barry in the chat called out RoboBuster. I'm so happy someone called that out. That is on my list. It's coming up in the near future. That's one of those ones that definitely stuck out to me. So we will absolutely be covering that. Yeah. Any final thoughts, Ree or Rob?
Just what's up
next?
Watch next, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like the obvious choice is to go from Samhain to Boogeyman.
All right.
So that's definitely. Oh, Tony's calling out the Grundle. 100%, he's on the list. Mostly, my thinking going to Boogeyman again is we have 2 episodes with the Boogeyman. So it's another theme we can stick with for the next live stream. He's honestly he's right up there for me with Samhain in terms of awesome kind of all-time real Ghostbusters baddies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'm so excited to talk about it. But if there's any other episodes, kind of one-offs or just fan favorites you guys are thinking of, let us know in the chat or in the comments. If you're watching this after the fact, there's a good chance that I have it, but I'd love to hear about it. Yeah, I forgot Grundle was in Extreme Ghostbusters as well. Sorry, Rob.
Which episodes is the Boogeyman one? It's like season 1, episode 6.
So we have the Boogeyman Cometh, which is season 1, episode 6. And then the next one, the Boogeyman is Back, season 3, episode 4. We have a bit of a theme going here, jumping from season 1 to season 3. That's 3 times in a row now. But
it looks like both of them are on YouTube.
Awesome.
Yeah. Ghostbusters, apparently it's Ghostbusters channel here, but I just put Ghostbusters Boogeyman, or Real Ghostbusters Boogeyman, I found right away.
I did notice the official Ghostbusters channel on YouTube has removed at least in Canada, a bunch of the actual episodes of the show that used to be there. There's only one now that I saw when I checked earlier today. So that's kind of crappy. I don't know if it's the same in the US or elsewhere. But yeah, a little bit tougher to find the episodes, but Rob, like you said, they are out there.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll get the Boogeyman episodes in next time. Ree, how familiar are you with Boogeyman?
Vaguely, like in general, I know about the Boogeyman.
Just the
assuming
Boogeyman.
assuming it's kind of based on like the same lore, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word. I was also gonna ask, is he in Spirits Unleashed?
He is. They added him pretty late in the game, after kind of a fan poll.
Right, yeah, there was
I
like
think
the
he came in
voting.
after. Yes, he came in after Samhain. There was a poll. I think it was who was on the list. I think it was the librarian, it was Boogeyman, and it was one more. And as soon as I saw the poll, I'm like, it's Boogeyman.
It's gonna be.
He's such a fan favorite. Yeah, I'm so excited. He's one of those guys that is extra creepy again. And he's got a little bit of history. The Ghostbusters have a little bit of baggage with him right from go. I'm really excited for everybody to watch this and to talk about it.
Scarier than Baby T3.
Yeah.
I think he might be.
He might be.
I think it might be.
I found the vote. It was Boogeyman, Librarian, and Gozer.
Awesome.
Oh, it's a good choice.
Exactly. Thanks for digging that up, Ree. Yeah, 100%. Like as soon as I saw that, I'm like, it's Boogeyman.
Yeah, Tony's watching the wrong videos, by the way.
Boogeyman is definitely.
Boogeyman was not. You gotta get off that channel.
Sorry, Tony. We gotta make that. Yeah, everybody's jumping on board. Or dogpiling Tony.
It's not Marshmallow.
Sorry, yeah. No, Tony. We know you. We love you. Yeah. With that, we will wrap things up here. So thank you all who are in the live chat, joining us and watching along with us. We love having you. We love seeing the comments as we go. And again, let us know if there's any episodes after the Boogeyman that you guys feel like we absolutely need to cover. Like I said, odds are it's on my list, but I'm so interested to see what everybody's kind of favorite episodes are throughout the seasons. With that, we will start wrapping things up. So, Ree, where can we find you?
Around.
Just around on the internet?
Yeah, vaguely on the internet at events. I don't know. Yeah.
So you're not living life out loud on Instagram or Facebook or whatever? It's fair.
You join us every once in a while for game night and such, which is awesome.
Oh yeah.
You were there last week. We were playing prop hunt for Fortnite. So
yeah, we might. I feel like we might need to do another. The next time we do an extra live stream, it might have to be Spirits Unleashed.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Good call.
I think that might have been our first one. But yeah, I feel like it needs a revisit. Prop hunt was fun, and I want to do that again too. But
so much
fun. I haven't played Spirits Unleashed in a bit, and that'll be a great excuse to come back. Awesome. Thank you all for all the love in the chat. You guys are the best. You're keeping us going here.
Thank you.
Yeah, Rob, where can we find you, sir?
Adam Rookie Show on the YouTube channel and Instagram and Facebook. That AT-AT driver is 99.9% done. I'm working on the video. Yeah, so I'm going to be working on the video next week of part 3 and 4. But yeah, so now it's just a matter of taking pictures and getting her done. So
hell yeah,
super duper happy. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been watching along, and it looks really good, dude.
Yeah, it's been an experience.
Quick question: how awkward are those boots to walk in?
Oh, the boots are the best part. Those are fine.
Oh, really?
It's
nice.
Everything else.
They look like moon boots.
It's comfy. It's very comfy. It's meant for the winter. It's a warm costume. So this sucker ain't going in the Blast Trooper booth.
No way. There's so many Greeblies and decals.
Oh, that's whatever paint. Up. Yeah.
100%. All right.
And live stream this Thursday as well. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. We will
Hey Weirdos are joining us, and we're talking about Inner Space with Martin Short, Quaid, and Meg Ryan.
Hell yeah.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah, that'll be exciting. So yeah, definitely join us then live, 7:15 p.m. Pacific Standard Time again on Thursday. You can find me right here on the Generation X-Wing podcast YouTube channel, ready to believe. Thank you again for joining us live. Thanks again if you are watching after the fact. My producer is reminding me, if you like what you see, please push the like and subscribe button down below.
And hit the bell.
And hit that bell for the notifications. Smash that bell. Destroy it from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
Oh, that comes so naturally to you. That's wonderful.
I'm just rambling at this point. Thank you again. With that, we're not going to do the unified. I'll take it from here just because it's so hard to do live. But until next time, I'm Jamie Pale Rider, and we are ready to believe you. Rob, you did it anyways, and I appreciate it.
I thought that was
Thanks, everyone.
That was our thing.